I'm going to review how to use the discussion grading rubric and how you can better understand the point allocation. So you can see for the initial and response posts, they're both worth 40 points, and there are 5 bullet points associated with each post. So if you address each of those bullet points in your posts, you can earn up to 35 to 40 points. Though, for example, if you don't support your post with a scholarly article, which I'll review in a little bit, you can earn only 4 of the bullet points, which means 30 to 34 points. So if you do not cite a scholarly article, you cannot earn any score over the 34 points. Okay, so for the response post, you'll see that there is an item for the scholarly article. So since there are 2 responses due for each discussion, I split that 6 points up between the 2 articles. So if one post has 1 article and the other does not, the maximum points you can earn is 37 points. Okay, so now I'm going to scroll down to the expectations that I have specified for my class. So when you are citing from the textbook or from articles or anywhere, must paraphrase everything, cannot use any direct quotes in this class. It gets you to really look at what you want to share with the class. It gets you to really think about it. And again, only scholarly peer-reviewed sites. And when you're citing, the majority of the post should be in your own words. I can't stress this enough. It really needs to be your answer to the question. And know that the citations actually just support your narrative. It should not be the majority of your response. That is only as directed. So say you are defining, say, a model or something, that might be all cited, but most of the time it does require you to share your understanding. Which brings me to this next point where you are citing content from a source. You'll need to follow up on that information. Share your understanding, or how does this work in practice? Or maybe you even have an example from your own practice. So the idea is not to just cite a point from the article. The point is to incorporate it into your post. And the articles that you cite, they need to be from a peer-reviewed journal article. Now you can cite other sources from ebooks or the websites as long as they are scholarly and they are supplementary. They will not take the place of the scholarly source for the expectations of a discussion post. And you need to cite different articles from the literature. And remember that the articles from the weekly reading list do not fulfill this requirement. So you'll need to take a look at that reading list to make sure that your articles that you're citing are not one of those. And the topic of that article needs to be on what we're learning about that week. So for example, if the topic is about evidence-based practice, you want to share something that is going to expand your knowledge about it. Like, what are the barriers to evidence-based practice compared to sharing an article about, say, best practices for inserting a Foley catheter? Okay, so not a practice article, but actually more about the actual concept or topic. Okay, please sign your name after each post and check out the other video about how to use level 1 and 2 headings. Hope this was helpful.